Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm bringing you guys another nail tutorial that I did with my Cricut. As you guys have probably seen, I do use a Cricut to do my nails, and that way I'm able to get these awesome nail decals that look so great for the spooky season. And so for today's nail theme, I decided to go with Pennywise. These were a set of press-ons I made to match my costume this year, and so if you guys are ready to see how I did these, please keep watching and let's get started. Here I am on Cricut Design Space and I'm just going to open up a new project. I do have my nail template with a direct link on my Etsy if you guys needed it. This is the link right here and it takes you directly to my Cricut project. Now all we have to do is just open it in Cricut Design Space and customize. Here in our project, we have a set of 3 templates, including long, extra long, and short. I always use just the long set, so I'm just going to delete the ones I don't need. And now our template is ready to go. This direct link is only for Cricut Design Space, and so if you're using a different program, all you have to do is just upload the PNG files that are also included in the Etsy listing. Here we can see this is a PNG file, so the background's already removed. I like to upload it with a print and cut so I can keep the colors. Since it's only a template, it doesn't really matter. And now I'm just gonna upload. Once we add to canvas, this image is way too big, but I do include all the sizings you need in the instructions on the Etsy file as well. And so once we enter our sizing, we can see here our template is ready to go. The direct link to my Etsy will be in the description below, but you can also check out my Facebook page, and here is where I have been sharing some of my images that I've done in the past. I can't share SVG files on Facebook, but I can share them as just a regular image, and so all you have to do is just save it to your computer, upload, and here in Complex, all we do is just increase the tolerance so we can remove the background. A high tolerance makes sure to give us smooth lines, and so once we are ready, we just upload as a cut image and add to our canvas. Now, since we have our template ready to go, all we have to do is size and then just decide how we want our nails. This skeleton hand is how I made the skeleton fingernails, and so all I did was contour everything out except the last 3 bones and then just size to my template. For today's nails, we are doing Pennywise, and so over on Google Images, I typed in Pennywise silhouette, and I'm just going to be looking for an image that I can use. Once I find my image, I'm just going to save it over to my computer, and then here I am on png to svg.com. This is a free website where we can upload our images, and it actually makes them into SVGs for you. Once I click generate, we can see here is our SVG file, and so I'm just going to download it. Over on Cricut, I'm just going to go to Uploads, and here is where I'm just going to select the SVG I just saved, rename it, and upload. And so once we add it to our canvas, we can see here our file is nice and layered. PNG to svg.com does do an okay job. You sometimes do have to clean it up, so I'm just going to separate my layers and see what's going on. And so what I can see from here is our layers are actually pretty good, except the yellow one that has the eyes. And this is a very easy fix. All you have to do is go into that layer, hide everything except what you want to keep, which is the eyes. And now you can see our layers are nice and clean. Now it's time to decide how you want to design these nails. And I don't want to keep the white. I'm not sure about the head yet, but I'm just going to go over to my template and see what I like. As you can see, if we keep the hair, the image is going to be way too small. And so I'm just going to go in contours and get rid of that. And also probably the lines on the ears. And there we go, that looks a lot better. Cricut Design Space does have free images you can use, so I am typing in balloon, and I'm just going to use the free filter so I can use the free images available. I'm going to go with this balloon and just add it to my canvas. Now I'm going to click on contours and hide everything except just the balloon. I did also want to include a quote, so I found this one on Google, and again, I'm just going to clean it up and remove the background. Here I'm going through and just clicking all the white spaces on the inside of the letters, and I don't want to keep that balloon. It looks like a funny shape, so I'm just going to get rid of it and then just save it without the balloon. And so once I add this to my canvas, you can see here there is some parts of the letters that are not connected, which are the little drips. We can go in and contour out the drips, but actually I wanted to keep them, and so I'm actually going to be making them bigger. And then here I'm just contouring everything except the drips that I want to keep. And so I'm just going to be using those little dots to kind of just connect everything. And so just have fun with this. As you can see, it's very easy to just take an image and mimic the little pieces and just create something of your very own. And so once you added all your little details, all you have to do is select everything and weld, and this makes it into one image. Since I already have a perfect balloon on the pinky nail, I'm just going to be duplicating it, and then this is where I'm going to add the balloon that I deleted from the quote. Okay, so I am happy with these nails, so I'm just going to be saving them as a new project. And now we can move on to make it. Over in project copies, I always do 3 just to make sure that I have extra pieces in case I mess up. And of course, I always like to align my pages better so I make the most out of my vinyl. And I did decide not to do the yellow eyes, so I won't be cutting out the yellow mat. I do have a Cricut maker, but I don't use any special cut settings. There's no washi tape setting that I use. All I do is just click on regular vinyl. This was the very first maker, and I believe the third one is out, but as long as it cuts, that's all you need. These are the blades that I use. They're just fine blades from Amazon. And I've had these for a while. I do a lot of crafting. I've been crafting for 3 years straight, and as you can see, this was a box of 40, but I still have a lot of them left. If your Cricut isn't cutting properly, do not throw away your blade. It might just be dirty. And so all we have to do is take it out and just grab a ball of aluminum foil. This will not sharpen your blade, but it will clean it up. And so all we have to do is just kind of stab it a few times until it gets clean again. And after a few times, all you have to do is just put it back into the little hub. So make sure you let it drop in just like that, and then just snap close. This is my very favorite vinyl to use. It is by HTV Bront. This is a 40-foot roll, and it always comes with a little spatula. So you can see from my collection, I have ordered quite a few times before. I find this vinyl to be very easy to work with, especially when we're cutting very intricate designs that are small enough for our nails. I will have the link to my Amazon storefront in the descriptions. As you can see here, I have a section for nails as well as Cricut supplies. And here is where you can find everything that I use in all my videos. Going back to my nails, here I have laid out all my sizes on my tray. And I've also cut out my red and black vinyl. For the background of these nails, I wanted to do white, and so I'm just going to be taking a Beetles gel polish and just doing my first layer. Make sure to cure between each layer, and here I am going to do my second layer. Once your second layer is cured, now we can add our decals. Let's not forget our little balloon for the O, and now we are ready to seal this in. Here I'm taking Model 1's 4-in-1 nail glue, and I like to use this as my first base. It does cure very sticky, and so I like to take Model 1's just regular top coat. This is a non-wipe top coat, meaning it'll be nice and smooth with no stickiness after it's cured. Now I'll just be moving on to the rest of the nails, doing the same thing and just adding all my decals. Since I'm doing like a half face on 2 of the nails, I am just going to be taking my scissors and cutting it in half. And now just with my tweezers, I can add my little decals. We are able to slice the face in half on Cricut Design Space. However, I just find it easier to just do it after it's cut with my scissors. I didn't cut out the yellow eyes because I thought they'd be too small, so I'm just taking a gel liner and I'm just adding a little dot. For the balloon, all I wanted was a little string, and so once again, I'm just taking a black liner and just drawing it out. And so here we go, we have our finished nail design. Once I put them on, I realized that I should have flipped the thumbnail and the pinky nail so we could see more of the quote better, but still, I really like this design. And so I hope you guys enjoyed my video and found it helpful. Stay tuned because I will be having lives on how to do this where I'll be answering a lot of your questions. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and also head over to my Instagram and TikTok for a lot more pictures and videos of my work, and thank you so much for watching.